Hey everyone, it's Stacy. Happy Monday. Just doing some writing, sitting in my office and needed to spend some time reflecting and writing. I'm actually writing a summary article after a season of hockey. Spent the last 8 months, of course, being a hockey mom and wanted to express a special thanks to Kenzie's hockey coaches, of course, to Mike D'Alessandro, Mike Martone, Sydney Little, Chris Newmaster, Cassidy, Allison, everybody who was involved in helping the Ice Cats this season. Just so grateful. So I've actually been spending the last, I guess it's been half an hour. I just got in the zone and sitting down and just writing and really reflecting on why I choose to be a hockey mom, why I choose to spend the time with my daughter in an arena and my other daughter in a basketball gym and at dance competitions and art lessons, all of these things that I do as a mom. And I was just putting it on paper. And well, I guess it's not paper, it's actually on a computer. But spending that time and just putting my thoughts down on paper, I find that really grounds me, it centers me. And I never thought of myself as a writer when I was younger. I was always defining myself as an athlete and doing the things that my kids are doing. But I really find now when I sit down and write that it does refuel, it recharges and refocuses me on what's important, what's significant, and what is really of value in my life. And so I'm asking you a question. What do you do to refuel, to find that center and that groundedness? Do you have a routine? Do you have something that allows you to just, de-stress, relax? Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's just quiet time with your coffee and a newspaper in the morning. Maybe you haven't really written, but it might be really cathartic for you to sit down and do some writing and just type away and let your thoughts go out onto the paper, onto the computer and see what comes out of you. Because I think you'll find that when you spend the time and you do something like this, you're really going to find that you have some insightful and amazing things, not only that come out of you that maybe are worth sharing with the world around you. And so I'm actually writing a blog post right now for my website, which is stacymoore.fit. And I'm also working on a course that's really centered around helping you with all of these different tools and tips to be grounded and to have that energy, focus, clarity, and really gain that insight into what lights your fire. And that's going to also be centered around fitness and fuel and dealing with stress, the energy that you need to do the work that you love, and the people that are important, so family, as well as those things around freedom and living the life of your choice. So those are things that I'm working on. But writing and sitting down is something that's a part of that process for me. And I'm coming up with some great things that I'm going to be able to get out to you guys. I'm really excited for this course, so stay tuned for that. But my question to you, like I said today, is what are you doing? What are you doing for yourself right now? Or what could you put into place even this week? That's maybe something new that's going to test or challenge your limits or your boundaries. Maybe it's out of your comfort zone to sit down and write. Maybe that's not something that you normally do, but could you try? My challenge to you is to try. Grab a journal, grab your laptop. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's getting up a little bit earlier and spending some time, like I said, with a newspaper and a coffee, or just meditating and spending some downtime. But in light of all of the things that have happened over this weekend, I was in the mix of hockey tournaments and focusing on my daughter and everything that she was going through. And of course, yes, maybe living a little vicariously through her as a mom. And I once was the athlete out there, and maybe sometimes I wanted more for her than she does. I think that's normal. We want those things for our kids. But she's shining and she's happy. But as I was there, the message about what happened in Humboldt, Saskatchewan came through. And as a parent who's out there and, putting those miles. And I've been on bus trips as a coach. I've been on bus trips myself as an athlete. I've been on bus trips. Zach, it's good to see you on here. I've been on bus trips with you. I've been on bus trips with students. And these tragedies, we never want to hear about it. We never want to read about it, but they do happen. And I think that it's so important as we take time to reflect, and I'm taking time and writing these thoughts on paper about why I'm a hockey mom and why I love to do this and why I spend these hours when my friends think I'm crazy because I'm just, on the road and in hotels and all of these things. Why do I do that? because it's opportunities for my girls to shine. It's opportunities for them to develop friendships. It's opportunities for them to do the things that they're passionate about. And I'm willing to put in those miles on my car or on a bus to do that. But tragedy can strike, and it did strike, unfortunately, in Saskatchewan. And I just want to, put a shout out there to those families and to that community, which I'm sure is just going through torment and hell right now. I can't even imagine being in that scenario. But it's so important that we as a country and as people, just in general, that we take time to be present and we take time to focus on what's important. You take time to be present. You take time to focus on what's important. You take time to really invest in those that you love and make sure that you tell them that you love them and that they're important in your life and that you're spending the time to refuel and take care of yourself so that you have the health and the energy to have that vitality and energy that you're going to share with the world around you. So I just wanted to share that thought today as I'm reflecting and writing and putting my thoughts on paper. You can check out my blog post. I am going to put it on my website on stacymoore.fit on being a hockey mom, being proud of it. And I'm dedicating that to the Humboldt Saskatchewan hockey team and all of the people out there that I'm sure that their hearts are just breaking. I can't, like I said, even imagine to put myself in that place. But our thoughts and our energy and our love, we need to send it to that community. And then we need to take a good look at what's really, really important and of value in our own lives and realize that we need to be present, engaged. We need to hit pause sometimes, and we need to take time to really invest in those relationships with those people that matter most in your life. So let me know how you're feeling today. If you have any thoughts, comments, feedback on that, then please put them in the comments. Please share them. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everyone that's here, it's so great to see so many of your names pop up as this is happening. And I would love for you to put in the comments what it is that you're committed to doing to make a little bit of a change in your life, to spend some time for you, or maybe to even extend that hand out and just touch someone else's life in a positive way and let them know that you're there and that you care about them. Let me know who that is. You can even share the name. And please connect with me. Go to stacymoore.fit. Stay tuned for the courses that I am putting together. I would really love to help you in these areas if that's something that you really, really want to work on. I'm here to help, and I can't wait to light your fire and your spark so that you're shining as bright as you possibly can. I'd love to hear what's going on in your world. Everybody, let me know what's going on. Have a wonderful day. Have a great week. And let me know what you're going to do as far as action steps this week to make a positive influence or change or impact in your world on refueling, refocusing, recharging, and lighting your own fire. I'm here to help. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.